Hey Sarah, are you free to talk? Something's been bothering me lately.
Of course, what's wrong? That doesn't sound like you. Did something happen at work?
Yeah, sort of. Actually, before I ask, how was your day at work? Everything normal?
Pretty usual. Had that big presentation I told you about. The client loved our proposal. But why are you stalling? You're just making me more and more curious.
Just making sure you're okay first. That's what's most important to me after all. The presentation was the one for the new shopping mall project, right?
Yes, they approved all our designs. But David, you're obviously avoiding something. What's going on?
That's great news about the project. Though this might sound strange, but have you received any messages from a woman you don't know?
No, I haven't. What do you mean by a woman I don't know? David, you're making me nervous.
Never mind. If nothing's happened, don't worry about it. I'm glad nothing's happened.
No way, how can I not worry when you say something like that? That's so unfair. You've got to tell me what this is about. Wait, don't tell me you're cheating.
What? There's no way I cheat. We just got engaged. I never do that. You know me better than that, Sarah. Remember how I literally cried when you said yes?
I know. I was half joking. That proposal was so sweet. You were so nervous you dropped the ring. I know that you're not the type to cheat. But seriously, what's going on? You're not usually this cryptic.
You're right. I should just tell you. Remember how I've been taking different routes to work lately?
Yeah, you mentioned that last week. I thought it was because of the construction near the station. You said something about avoiding the crowds.
That was just an excuse. I didn't want to worry you, but actually, lately I've been getting stalked by a woman I don't know.
What? How long has this been going on? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
About 2 weeks now. She suddenly approached me at the station near my house. She said, "David, let's go get dinner together." But I really don't know who she is.
But she called you by name, so she must know you. Have you checked your old school contacts? Maybe someone from college?
That's what scares me. I really don't know her at all. I've racked my brain trying to remember her, but nothing. Now she's even showing up at my apartment waiting outside. She already knows so much about me. It's terrifying.
Outside your apartment? David, that's serious. Why didn't you tell me sooner? What does she look like? Maybe I know her.
Average height, long black hair, probably in her mid-20s like us. Always wearing nice office clothes. I thought I could handle it myself. I especially didn't want to worry you when you're so busy with the wedding planning and everything.
That's definitely stalking. Have you talked to the police? Please tell me you've reported this. I'm getting really worried now.
Of course I have, but they said there's not much they can do since there's no major harm done. They even said, "You're a man, you can handle it yourself." Can you believe that?
That's ridiculous. What a useless police officer. Did you get their badge number? We should file a complaint. They're not doing their job correctly.
Already did. But honestly, I could probably handle it myself if it was just me. She's quite petite. But hey, she found my home address, right? I was worried she might not know about you too. I hate it if she already knew where you live and started harassing you too. That's why I called to check.
That's actually terrifying. Have you noticed anyone following you to our meetups? Should we cancel dinner tomorrow?
No, don't cancel. I've been super careful about that. I'm always taking different routes when we meet and checking for suspicious people that are following me. I won't let this affect our time together.
You're sweet, but I'm more concerned about your safety. Have you been sleeping okay? I know you get anxious easily.
Actually, not great. Keep checking my windows at night, but I'm managing.
Still, we don't know what might happen. I haven't received any contact so far. I haven't noticed anyone following me either.
Just be safe though, Sarah. Please don't walk alone, especially at night. If you get any strange messages or meet any weird women, tell me right away.
Okay, David, but I'm worried about you too. We shouldn't wait until something happens. Maybe you should stay somewhere else for a while. My place has better security.
Already ahead of you. I'm going to stay at my parents' house for a while. Mom's been asking me to visit anyway.
That's good. Your parents' house is right in front of the police station, so that stalker probably won't try anything funny there. Plus, your mom's cooking is better than convenience store meals.
True. Plus, it's closer to the wedding venue for our planning meetings. Speaking of which, I'll see you at the venue this weekend for the final arrangements.
Yeah, let's do our best with the wedding preparations. Just promise me you'll be careful and text me when you get home.
I promise. Love you.
Love you too. Stay safe. Call me if anything happens, okay? Even if it's late. Sarah, are you free to talk? I really need someone right now. Lucy, oh, it's been a while. Of course I'm free. What's wrong? Are you okay? What should I do, Sarah? My life might be over. He's cheating on me. I can't stop crying. This is a nightmare. What? Are you okay, Lucy? Are you sure he's cheating? Oh, that's terrible. Do you want me to come over? No, I just need to talk. He's obviously been avoiding me lately, and I found out that he's having a wedding soon, but he never proposed to me. He must be marrying the other woman. Oh no. How did you find out about the wedding? Did someone tell you? Social media. He posted about it. Can you believe that? That's how I had to find out after everything we've been through together. That's horrible. Have you tried talking to him about it? Maybe there's a misunderstanding. Yeah, we've been together for so long, and he betrays me like this? I just want to talk to him properly, but he won't even let me do that. He keeps running away whenever I try to approach him. Running away? What do you mean exactly? That sounds really strange. Every time I try to talk to him, he acts like he doesn't know me. He even called security once when I waited for him outside his workplace. Me, his girlfriend. How horrible. He can't even face you like a man and tell you that he wants to break up to your face? That's really cowardly behavior. When did this start? About 2 weeks ago. I saw his wedding announcement and I tried to confront him, but he just keeps avoiding me, like our relationship meant nothing. Oh, that must be so painful. Have you tried messaging him? I've been trying to find the other woman, but I can't figure out who she is. I'm so tired. I just need to talk to someone who understands. Of course I'm here for you. We've known each other forever. You know that you can tell me everything. That might be the only thing I can manage, but it might make you feel better about all this. Thank you, Sarah. At times like these, childhood friends really are the most reliable. I've known you longer than him. We've been friends since kindergarten, after all. Remember how we used to share our lunches? Of course I remember. Those were good times. How about your boyfriend? You've been dating him since middle school, right? That's such a long time. Yeah, he was a senior when I was a freshman. I ended up going to a different middle school to you because of the results I got in my exams. And I was upset that we went our separate ways, but after I met him, I thought that it was meant to be. I've thought about that all the time we've been dating these past 10 years, so I couldn't believe it when I found out about this other woman. It's unforgivable. 10 years is such a long time. I can't forgive him for hurting you either. When I find that guy, I'm going to give him a good slap. Oh, wait, but I've never met your boyfriend, have I? Show me his picture so I can watch out for him. I'm sorry, he's really shy, so I don't have any pictures. I wanted you to meet him at least once, but we never had the chance. It's really hard finding time when we're all free. Oh, I see. Not even one picture in 10 years? That's unusual. He doesn't like having his picture taken, but I loved him for that too. No, even though he's cheating, I still love him. Actually, I'm more angry at the other woman than him. I hate her for stealing him from me. Lucy, you sound really hurt, but something about this seems off. She must have seduced him. My David would never betray me otherwise. He's too pure and kind for that. David? Yes, that's his name. He's so kind and gentle usually. This isn't like him at all. He always thinks of others first. I see. Thanks for telling me all this. You know him better than I do, so I hope you're right. I know this is a pretty sudden change of subject, but can I share some big news with you? What is it? Well, actually, I'm getting married soon. I wanted to invite you since you're my best friend, but you're probably not in the mood for that kind of atmosphere, right? No, I want to go. I've been so miserable lately. I want to feel some happiness. Please don't hesitate to invite me. When is it? Are you sure? I mean, with everything you're going through. Yes, I'm sure. I need something to look forward to. Plus, I want to be there for my childhood friend's special day. It might help take my mind off things, and I'm not going to let some stupid affair get in the way of our friendship. Thank you, Lucy. I'll send you an invitation card soon. I hope you can work things out with your boyfriend. Me too. Oh, thank you for listening, Sarah. You're such a good friend. I don't know what I'd do without you. You traitor! I can't believe you were the one who stole him from me! How dare you show your face here! Lucy, what are you doing? Please, calm down. Let's talk about this rationally. Rational? And you even invited me to the wedding? How cruel are you? You're like a devil. Was this your plan all along, to humiliate me? Calm down, Lucy. There must be some misunderstanding. First of all, you should let me back into the venue. You can't just shut me out like this. I'm the bride. The staff are staring. You admit it. You're trying to be the bride at my David's wedding. Did you enjoy stealing him away? Did you laugh at me behind my back? Your David? Lucy, please listen. Shut up. A homewrecker like you doesn't belong in a sacred wedding venue. You deserve to be kicked out. How could you do this to me? We were friends since kindergarten. I keep telling you, I didn't steal anyone. Please, let's talk about this rationally. You're making a scene. Rational? You're really going to go on about being rational again? You're about to marry my David, and you can still say such blatant lies after everything we shared? Your David? Lucy, when exactly did you last speak to him? Actually speak to him face to face? I received your invitation, and I was surprised that he had the same name, but I never thought it might actually be him. I turn up, and it really was. When did you start having an affair with my boyfriend? Was it during high school? College? Tell me! Lucy, please listen carefully. I didn't steal anyone. David and I started dating 5 years ago through a mutual friend's introduction. Of course, he was single then. In fact, he said I was his first girlfriend. First girlfriend? That's impossible. I was David's first girlfriend. We've been dating for over 10 years since middle school. He confessed to me in front of everyone at school, and we've been together ever since. Everyone saw it. A public confession? When exactly did this happen? Tell me the details. Yeah, he confessed during the sports festival in middle school when I was the team manager for his club. During the scavenger hunt, he had to find someone who would make a good housewife, and he chose me. He took my hand in front of everyone. It was so romantic. Huh? Lucy. The whole school saw it. Everyone knew we were dating after that. We dated for 10 years, and now he betrays me like this? It's too cruel. How can you both be so heartless? Wait a minute. You're saying that scavenger hunt was his confession? What exactly happened, word for word? Yes! When a boy and a girl hold hands in middle school, it means they're dating. Everyone knows that. It was destiny. Did he say anything directly to you after reaching the goal? Like, will you go out with me, or I like you? Any actual words of confession? Nothing like that. He didn't need to. Actions speak louder than words. The way he looked at me said everything. What? He saw the theme and came to me saying, "Come with me." And I took his hand and we ran to the goal together. That was definitely a love confession. The way he looked at me, I'll never forget it. We were meant to be. Really? That counts as dating? Did you go on any actual dates after that? The theme was a domestic girl, which obviously means a girl you want to marry. And he chose me out of all the students. That means he wanted to date me, right? It was fate. How can you not see that? It was obvious for the entire school to see. Well, have you two ever gone on a date alone? Movies, dinner, anything at all in these 10 years? He was in his 3rd year and had high school entrance exams coming up, so he couldn't go on dates because of his studies. I waited patiently for him to ask me out. I understood his dedication to his studies. I supported him from afar, like a good girlfriend should. What about emails or messages, phone calls, any communication at all? Even just a text? Well, I was waiting for him to contact me because of his exams. I didn't want to disturb his studies. That's what a good girlfriend does. So you never exchanged messages or went on dates, not even once in 10 years? Lucy, think about what you're saying. We went to different high schools and universities, and we were both busy studying at good schools, so we didn't contact each other or date out of consideration for each other. But that was also a form of kindness and love. We were always connected even when apart. True love doesn't need constant contact. You weren't connected at all. This is just your delusion. Lucy, please think about this logically. What? It's not a delusion. We were really dating. I checked his social media every day, and he always posted happy birthday on my birthday. See? He remembered. Wait. That was for his mother's birthday. I heard they celebrate as a family every year. His mother's birthday is the same day as yours. It was just a coincidence. It was never meant for you. No, it was for my birthday. He really loved me. Then he suddenly announced his marriage on social media. I went to see him so many times because I wanted to know why he hadn't proposed to me yet. At his office and at his apartment. So you were the stalker following David. Oh my God, Lucy. You're the stalker. How dare you steal my precious boyfriend? Even if you're my childhood friend, I won't let you have the groom. You don't deserve him. I should be the one wearing that dress. I'm the bride because he proposed to me.
What on earth are you talking about? Sarah isn't a stalker. She's going to be my wife.
Huh? David, is that you? David, tell her about us, about our beautiful love story.
I'm sorry, I can't do that, because we never went out.
What? David, it's me, from middle school, the sports festival, the sandwiches. Don't you remember our love?
I'm marrying Sarah. Please stop this. You're disrupting our wedding preparations.
What? Oh, this can't be happening.
Long time no see, team manager. Well, actually, I'm sorry, but I barely remember you. I only just remembered after watching this conversation.
That's a lie, David. You don't remember me? All our time together? Our precious memories?
I barely remember anything from middle school. Just some stupid things I did with my classmates. The sports festival was just a game, nothing more.
What about that day at the sports festival? You made such a grand confession in front of all the students. It was so romantic.
That wasn't a confession at all. It was just a scavenger hunt game. I can't believe you thought that meant we were dating.
What?
I think my class was about to lose at that time. I'm pretty competitive at sports festivals, but I just wanted to win quickly. I picked you because we made eye contact, and I recognized you. I barely looked at the theme. I just saw it had to be a girl.
That's a lie. You always enjoyed the sandwiches I made for you, the ones I made for practice matches. That's when you fell in love with my domestic side, right? You ate every single one.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. The tuna mayo sandwiches were really delicious. But you know middle school boys will eat anything. We don't really care who made it. I never fell in love with you after eating your sandwiches.
No. So we were never really dating all this time?
I don't understand how you could think we were dating when we never went on a dates or even contacted each other. Not once in 10 years. That's not a relationship.
But I watched all your baseball games. I cheered for you. Every single one. I memorized all your stats.
That was literally your job as team manager. The whole club cheered for everyone. That's what team managers do.
I stayed late to clean the club room. I always made sure your locker was spotless.
Again, that was your responsibility as manager. Look, I'm trying to be nice here, but this has gone too far. You're creating problems for everyone.
No, there must be some mistake. Remember when you got hurt during practice? I bandaged your hand. You smiled at me so sweetly.
That's standard first aid. The managers did that for everyone. Lucy, please stop this. You're embarrassing yourself.
But all those meaningful glances across the classroom, the way you always looked in my direction.
We weren't even in the same class. Or the same grade. I was a senior, remember? We barely saw each other.
Lucy, please, this is getting embarrassing. Everyone is staring at me. Will you let me inside? Shut up! You don't know anything about our love. Our pure, beautiful love.
Anyway, if you understand now, please leave the venue. What you're doing is disrupting business. The venue might sue you if you keep this up.
What? Sue me?
Or should we call the police? Tell them a mentally unstable person is causing trouble. You can choose.
The police? But I'm the victim here. You're the ones who betrayed me. Lucy, please don't make this worse than it already is. Think about your parents.
The security guards are already on their way. Make your choice.
You traitorous couple! Play with my feelings all you want. Go ahead and get married. See if I care. But karma will get you both. You'll regret this. Finally home. What a day. At least the wedding ended safely. I just dropped our parents off at the hotel.
Good work today. I can't believe your childhood friend was the stalker. I'm surprised neither of you realized that you were talking about the same guy when you told each other about your boyfriends.
She moved away after elementary school. We only kept in touch through occasional messages. I never thought she'd do something like this. Looking back, there were signs, but I never thought that they would lead to a situation like that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's not something you would expect from a friend.
How about you? You really don't remember anything about her from school?
Well, we were in different grades and only saw each other at club activities. I was so focused on practice and barely talked to the managers. I don't understand why she was so obsessed with me. Oh, but I did remember the sandwiches. The managers would make them for practice matches. It was a tradition. They were really delicious, especially the tuna mayo ones.
What? Really? Well, to tell you the truth, I was actually the one who made those.
What?
This might be hard to believe, but I just remembered that Lucy used to call me early in the morning to help her make sandwiches for the club. I brought my grandmother's special tuna mayo recipe and made them because she was hopeless in the kitchen. All she could make was the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Really? No way! The plot thickens!
Lucy said they were too old-fashioned and that nobody likes tuna mayo, but to think you only remembered those ones. I still know my grandmother's recipe. I'll make you some tuna mayo sandwiches the next time we go out for a picnic.
Wait, so the food I fell in love with was actually made by you? We really are meant for each other. Talk about destiny.
Don't say that. It sounds like something Lucy would say.
Too soon?
Way too soon. But you're right. It's kind of funny how things work out.
I promise to make you happy forever, Sarah. And I'll never mistake you for a stalker.
You better not. Speaking of which, should we check on Lucy? I'm a bit worried.
Let's give it some time. Her parents seem to have a good plan.
This is ridiculous. Why did I have to get yelled at? Do you know how much trouble you caused me after all that? It's all your fault. I heard the venue staff were pretty angry, and they even called the police. You caused quite a scene. My parents were called too. Everyone lectured me. I had to bow and beg for forgiveness. It was so humiliating. This is all your fault. So, you contacted me because you finally want to apologize? Of course not. I'll never forgive you traitors. David and you both. Traitor couple. You'll never be happy together. I'll make sure of it. Excuse me? You just misunderstood everything. We didn't do a single thing, let alone betray anyone. You created the whole relationship with David in your head. Shut up. I'm going to spread rumors about how you stole him from me. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. Once the rumors spread, you'll both be so sorry. Go ahead and try. Whatever rumors you spread in that far-off countryside won't affect us at all. Do whatever you want. Huh? What do you mean far-off countryside? Actually, your parents contacted us after the wedding. Our families used to be close when we were little, remember? They called us to apologize on your behalf and wanted to hear our side of the story. So I told them everything about your misunderstanding and why you thought that I stole David from you. What? You talked to my parents? They were quite understanding. Apparently, they'd been suspicious of your behavior for years. You claimed to have a boyfriend, but never introduced him or showed any pictures. They were worried he might not be real from pretty early on. What? My parents thought I was lying? You're kidding! How could they think that about their own daughter? They were worried about your mental health. They thought you might be mixing up delusions with reality. They were actually relieved to learn it was just a misunderstanding. What? But maintaining a misunderstanding for 10 years is pretty concerning. That's why your parents made some decisions for you to help you get over it. They're taking you to stay with relatives in the countryside. They said you need time to recover there. I heard that you should be moving today, but are you already packed? I don't think you have time to be messaging me. No, wait, I haven't heard anything about this. I don't want to go to the countryside. You can't do this. Well, we don't want you nearby either, so take care out there. I'll make sure to make David happy enough for both of us. This isn't fair. You can't just ship me off to the countryside. Your parents already decided, so there's no use complaining to me. I hear the countryside air is great for clearing your head. Maybe you'll finally find a real boyfriend there. No! My parents sent me a message. They said they've already packed all my things. I hate you. I hate both of you. This isn't over. Actually, it is. Goodbye, Lucy. I hope you get the help you need. And so Lucy was caught by her parents, and it was arranged for her to stay with their relatives in a distant countryside town. As fate would have it, that relative was a psychiatrist who specialized in helping young people with social adjustment issues. Apparently, she's meeting with the psychiatrist weekly, and instead of treating Lucy as a patient with a serious mental illness, they simply said, "You're not sick, you've just got a screw loose. Finding a good partner would be the best treatment." I heard that Lucy was completely mortified and that she's been desperately searching for a new match, but she's stuck in the countryside with limited prospects. The only options she has are less than ideal: a divorced man in his 40s with 3 kids who need a new mother for his children, or a shy man in his 50s who still lives with his mother and needs someone to take over the family vegetable farm. As for us, we occasionally hear updates about Lucy through her parents. We eventually moved to a different city for David's work, and the distance helped us put the whole incident behind them.